Good morning, diamonds. How you doing? I'm actually really excited to share with you this morning. Excuse me. After yesterday's interesting, sense of shake-up. We have this full moon approaching for sure, and it's bringing up things, definitely. I managed to get all my filming done, which was great, and also to shift my perspective on what was going on as well. So I had a really awesome session with Annie yesterday, who is a bit of an oracle, really, in the sense that she's clairaudient, clairsentient, clairvoyant, and we're working together to learn more about our star families and where we come from, and also how to hold that high energy, that high frequency energy, without it sending us becoming ungrounded. So a lot of interesting things are happening there. I'm just going to read the prayer, and then I'm going to read something phenomenal that one of my clients wrote, which I actually spoke about last night as well in one of the yoga videos. So if you don't know this, yesterday my two first online videos, paid for yoga sessions, went live. So we had the gentle nurture flow and the dynamic nurture flow classes, signature RozyGlow. So if you are interested in taking part in yoga with me and you don't live in Croydon or Brighton, or you can't make the classes that I run, then we're looking at certainly running the online classes whilst I'm away next winter, and potentially getting something going on the regular for now. So just give it a go, see if you like it, and if you'd like it to continue, and let me know. Definitely next Monday I will be also hosting a couple more. So the gentle one is an hour long and the dynamic is an hour and a half. Includes relaxation time, and of course you can purchase cacao, use your oracle cards, whatever you're into, like I do in the classes. Very RozyGlow, so you see if you like it. Here's the prayer today. Good morning, diamonds. Forgiveness is as forgiveness does. I am emptying my cup of all of the toxicity that in ignorance was bestowed on me. Instead, it is that I choose to fill myself up with the fertile soil that my ancestors did toil, to gift me with legacies that uplift and include my every need being abundantly met. So I choose to only need that which is for the highest good of me and the highest good of all. I renounce conflict. I am pure and I am whole. I am that I am. It actually makes me quite emotional if I say that, actually. Lovely Maria Nutt sent me a really great, I don't know, it was an infogram or whatever. Hello, those of you who joined, by the way, about the ancestor thing. And, we're so focused, and I talk about it a lot because of the fertility work, on the trauma that gets passed from one generation to the other. But what we forget is that we also get amazing legacies of love that have come about through our ancestors, learning their lessons, clearing their karma, taking ownership and teaching us to do the same. And sometimes generations are born that resist that growth. When we come in as star seeds to progress bloodlines, we basically get born into a much lower frequency family than our own energy. And that's hard. That's why we lead towards addictions. It's why we lead towards codependency. It's why we lead towards mental health issues. It's why we lead towards depression, anxiety, all of it, because ultimately we're not uplifted. We're not held in the frequency that we're used to. If you want to know what the worst form of torture is, it's really to be around the lower energies than you, and to be around them consistently, because they will seriously lower your vibration and mess with your head. Now, I am not a counselor. I am a kick up the arse coach. Okay, I don't sit there and go into pity parties with people. Bless my family, they've had the wrath of Rosie this weekend, because I'm like, look, man, your attitude stinks. Like, if your attitude's like that, you're not going to be happy, and it's going to affect your health. And this goes across the board. So whatever's going on in our lives, it's important to remember that life owes us nothing. It's up to us to show up and ask for what we want. And, when we're in a funk, like yesterday, it wasn't an ideal space for me. Like, I woke up and I was processing stuff for my team. It turns out that there was something in me that was responding to something in them, and we were all clearing something together. But essentially, we will know more when we're out of line than when we're in line, because when you wake up and you're getting downloads in your sleep, which is what I do most nights, I'm getting messages through my sleep. I'm waking up, hearing the birds. I've got love in my life. I feel so blessed. Like, that's the norm. It's not that, oh, what have I got to do today? Oh, endless list. So this is the invitation, is that life can really be different, but you shift your focus to the good things. So if you know you've come from a family that has bestowed upon you less than loving legacies, seek out to ask what good came from them, what good did they teach you, what qualities did you take on that are actually can be seen in positive ways as well. And share it one more time. And the whole thing about forgiveness, like holding on to unforgiveness is just toxic poison to your body. Like you owe it to yourself and this planet to practice radical forgiveness. And what does forgiveness mean? It's forgiving, yeah? I am forgiving. So when I actually forgive, I am setting myself free and I'm setting the other person or party free from the bind of this karmic tie that has to keep getting played out until we decide to stop it and say we don't need to do this. That's what it comes to. That's what raising consciousness is. So read it one more time, then I'll read you what one of my lovely clients wrote, and I'll leave it there. But it's great pondering for the day. Good morning, diamonds. Forgiveness is as forgiveness does. I am emptying my cup of all of the toxicity that in ignorance was bestowed on me. Instead, it is that I choose to fill myself up with the fertile soil that my ancestors did toil, to gift me with legacies that uplift and include my every need being met abundantly. So I choose to only need that which is for the highest good of me and the highest good of all. I renounce conflict. I am pure and I am whole. I am that I am. You know, one of the most brilliant mantras is I am enough. And when you say that to yourself, it is phenomenal what happens. Let's see if I can find very, very brilliant bit. Yeah, so I read it out in my classes yesterday. I'm going to read it again. So when I was in one of our group meditations, I had a vision of rising up and seeing how all the people around were trapped in their own pain. And this was why everyone who has done harm is so trapped, chained, shackled to their story that it keeps them blind. So therefore, as we rise out of it, we need to forgive to break the chain that ties those painful, poisonous emotions. So as we forgive, we are liberated. And in so doing, by shedding that tie to pain, also create hope for those who hurt us. The wisdom! It's just amazing. I'm going to read it one more time for you. When I was in one of our group meditations, I had a vision of rising up and seeing how all the people around were trapped in their own pain. And this was why everyone who has done harm is so trapped, chained, shackled to their story that it keeps them blind. So therefore, as we rise out of it, we need to forgive to break the chain that ties those painful, poisonous emotions. So as we forgive, we are liberated. And in so doing, by shedding that tie to pain, also create hope for those who hurt us. Another thing here, another client said, when I was at Mass yesterday, the priest spoke about being able to forgive those that have done us wrong as being the ultimate way to be like Christ. It reminded me of Rosie teaching us to go for the path that is driven by the highest good of all, that benefits all at the end of the day. I'm gonna cry. This is what it comes to, okay? The higher path, the ascended master path, is we do forgive, because it's in ignorance that people cause pain. They might be very blind to that ignorance, but it is in ignorance. So I'm going to leave that there. I send you loads of love. Remember, we've got the full moon meditation at 10 a.m. on Friday, and I actually got a download for it if you want to know. It hasn't been published yet because I haven't shared it with my team. If I can find it for you. Here we go. It's all okay. So releasing all the timelines that are no longer serving us. This is what we're going to be doing on the full moon meditation. And not optimally aligned with our divine design, with grace and ease, and with win-win-win, the highest good of all. So the messy lines not going anywhere. We're going to unplug and tidy up. So that's what we're doing with the full moon, okay? Is in this world of free will, which this planet is, we have infinite possibilities. So lots of different timelines you could be on. And they could be good, they could be all right, they could be fine. Do you know what I mean? You might enjoy them. But ultimately, there is a divine design timeline, and that is like the one where you're waking up every day going, sweet. Yeah, there's trials and tribulations, but you're happy. You're happy, you feel blessed. Your work is to turn that divine spark on in others, however you do that. That's what we'll be doing on Friday, is aligning with that and clearing up the erroneous dead ends, okay? So that we're really congruence. It'll be a deep healing for ourselves and the planet. Dare I say, maybe even we'll bring Brexit into it. Anyway, I love you. Have a beautiful day. Take care. Namaste. Bye.